afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call. This is Jared Rand for 3 p.m. Eastern, December 11th, 2018. In today's meditation, we look at the planet and some of the benevolent energies that are trapped, that haven't been able to expand in ground in certain places on the surface of the planet, that have been intentionally kept trapped or blocked from expanding and embracing life on the planet. This is a loving, deep, eternal love energy, and it's been suppressed for quite some time over the planet. And those who wish for control, and regulating, and suppressing have made sure that this energy cannot be released. It would benefit humanity too much. So these areas obviously are in different parts of the planet, and today's meditation is for us to assist in releasing of these deep eternal love energies that can flow. Some of the spirits that are trapped and encased, that can't flow freely, that can't ascend, similar to us in physical form, where we are, basically trapped on the planet and totally regulated and controlled on a continual basis in a false make-believe scenario or situation. So these energies, these benevolent, deep, eternal love energies, we will assist in the releasing of them. And I'm sure some of you have heard about some of these energies that have been, kind of blocked off through different rituals and stuff from the dark arena. And our intent is to free the planet and to free humanity so that we can ascend. So obviously, when I have a transmission that comes in that tells me that this is for today, that we should pay attention to these things, and that kind of like tidying up and house cleaning to make sure that if there are any energies that are not released, just like they would do for us, we will do for them, is to eliminate their shackles so that they can ascend and expand and be with us during this process of transition for humanity, for the inhabitants of the planet. So, and basically this is melting away any of the seals or bondages that you pick up, that you feel through your heart mind, that need to be released, eliminated. After all, we've all been incarcerated for a very long time, and we kind of lose ourselves in the awareness when we're in the physical realm of just what that means, and how many of us are trapped, and some of us know it, but there's no way to get out. We need the help, and then they have us to assist them to break free of the bondage, which is, as everybody knows, we have been in. And this is a new world, everyone. This is not anything to do with the world we have been forced into existing. The new world is a new generation of humanity. This involves all of us, literally, where humanity becomes immortal, where we live on and on and on, and none of the things that we have been continually conditioned under on this planet will even exist, will even be able to attach as we ascend and we advance in our knowing, in our ability to understand it. We are divine energies, and if we're immortal within, we sure as heck can develop a way to be immortal in these bodies. And that's what we're looking at. That's our advancement. And so we are kind of like liberators of all of the trapped spirits. And we're not talking about the negative energies. We're talking about the positive energies of these areas that house spirit energy that they've been trapped and sealed in. And we advance, and we are here to serve one another. So you picture this world more and more, and I know that it's being transmitted to all of you, is that we're looking at a world of great exuberation, of great advancement. You imagine without any regulations on any of our medicinal avenues or healing avenues, any of it. Imagine not having governments. All of these things are going to come into fruition. And we are the builders. We are the ones who are building this existence through our meditations. And our meditations are paramount for this human civilization to advance and to expand itself into total freedom, thinking for itself, advancing for itself, not being told what to do, not being regulated into oblivion, but to have the power and authority over themselves, each and every one of you to have that power and authority so that you can advance and you can think for yourselves, you can create for yourselves, you can create for all these new waves and these new avenues and energies that come flowing in that allow you to see beyond the matrix, beyond the illusion, beyond all of this that's been put together so painstakingly to fool the civilization of this planet, and to make it believe that this is what we're supposed to be living, which is an absolute joke. We are not, and we're very powerful beings. We're very divine energies, and we are destined to create this new world, this new thinking. This is a new thinking for humanity. This is thinking in the direction of saying that, we have all of these inventions and all of these technologies, and they will just skyrocket and expand. And more humans will come up with new avenues and other ways to expand and to progress and to accelerate our existence, our lives. And life being the highest value in the universe. So, imagine people, everyone being wealthy and being happy and joyous. And that's where we're headed. No matter what the negative, the ego says to you, no matter what the doubt says to you, that's where we're going. That's where our advancement is. That's what's going to be happening. That's what's happening right now. So, in this meditation, releasing the benevolent spirits from their bondage on the planet, releasing this vortex of deep eternal love energy. And this is being asked by Prime Source Creator God, which is part of all of us. So, if you will, go to your places where you will not be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are, and relax as I talk. And take in an understanding as you're relaxing that you are omnipotent, you are immortal, you are extremely covered in an energy and immersed in an energy of deep eternal love. That there are no boundaries for any of us. Excuse me, there are no regulations for any of us. We think for ourselves. We create. We develop. We advance. We embrace one another. Just you feel that flowing, that energy. Feel it embracing you. When you're in and of pure, deep, eternal love, all you can do is expand on that and to have it saturate all that there is, all that there ever will be, and all that there ever has been. And so when we do this, and as you're doing this, as you relax and just ease into yourself, you're going to want to breathe. As you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you're breathing, you want to breathe in, hold at 1001, 1002, 1003. Exhale through the mouth. You want to do this about 6 times or more. And as you're breathing in, you're breathing in divine positive energy. And in this energy is your realization and the clarity of your expansiveness, of your power, of your abilities, which are far-reaching. You're not a little voice, you're a very powerful force. As you breathe this in, Prime Source Creator makes that as if it's a picture in front of you that's been assembled piece by piece. And that picture is your clarity of who you are and what you are able to do. And that's the creative paradise for humanity. That's for every single human being to live in paradise, to live in total, deep, eternal love and happiness. And that clarity and that picture is coming, it's materializing in front of you. As you breathe out, you're breathing out the constructs of this existence. And the constructs are all of the negativities that apply to humanity, ordering them, judging them, ridiculing them, suppressing them, incarcerating them, harming them, hurting them. It goes on and on and on. These are things that you are releasing, that your connection with them has been eliminated, that you no longer identify with these things in this matrix, in this life. So you breathe that out, you release, you let go of all of it. You are fortunate to be aware. You are, it's a gratitude, a thankfulness, and a happiness, appreciation that we all exude to have this awareness, as many of our brothers and sisters do not, but they will. So you want to fold into yourself through your heart-mind. You want to move in and just lean back, and you fold into yourself. And as you do this, you turn, and you find yourself moving in a very fluid, soft, loving way as you go in deep, and you move up. Each time you go deep and up, deep and up, deep and up. And as you do this, you find yourself immediately encased in a perfect sphere of shimmering lights. And it fills you full of deep eternal love, happiness, and joy, which you are. So it's a mirror of you. And as you do this, you are immediately protected by the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God's deep eternal love, the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire. This all is swirling through you, above you, over you, under you. Your confidence is strong. Your resolve is strong. Your ego is asleep. Your faith is strong. Your happiness is through the roof. Your joy is through the roof. You feel all these things saturating it. And the only thing that can penetrate that sphere is Prime Source Creator God's deep eternal love. You look and you immediately blend with your higher self. It's like a split second and you are together. You are one. We are all one. We are all part of the one. And as you do this, as we mold into each other, as we mold in with our higher selves, we feel freeing, light, expansive. Now just realize that you're glittering, flickering, and glowing. Your essence, your divine light energy is shining super bright within that physical form. And arm in arm and hand in hand, we form our circle and begin to float up above the planet as we float up effortlessly, lovingly. We then call upon all of the light beings through all of the galaxies, through all of the universes, through all of the dimensions, through all existence, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the ascended masters, O Moria, Ganesh, Gaia, Lakshmi, Maitreya, Buddha, Sananda, Jesus. We call upon all of them who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed in this life and all lives of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the mermaids, the dolphins, the Pegasus, the unicorns, the gnomes. All of these spirits housed in these forms of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of those in inner earth and hollow earth who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the galactics who are assisting this planet and its civilization to break free of its bondage and to assist on our ascension. And they are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, and we graciously, lovingly thank them to join us in this meditation. All of the loved ones in all lifetimes again who have passed on of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, we call out to them, and they join us in deep eternal love in this meditation, and we embrace them. We find ourselves looking up and we see our meditative sphere, flickering and glowing and humming and exuding and emanating a beautiful light, multicolored light of the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God's deep eternal love, of the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, of the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire. All of this is flowing, housing all of our meditations in perpetual motion. The deep love, the deep eternal love is astronomically powerful. We can feel it emanating. It speaks to our highest high. We feel the rain saturating the crown chakra, our heads, as it saturates down through every fiber, every existence of our physical form and etherical form are saturated with this energy, with this rain, this warm, penetrating feeling. And as we are immersed in this energy, we are clear. We see ourselves. We step out of the matrix. We know who we are. We are supreme divine beings. We are all gods and goddesses. We are omnipotent. We are immortal. And we are here to assist humanity on its evolution, its ascension, and its breaking free of bondage, and its realization that the world it has been forced into is not real, does not exist, and that all the energies that have been trapped of love, deep eternal love, and that cannot assist because of their being trapped, we release them. We send a light, a fiery, deep eternal love that penetrates the surface and all dimensions on this planet, releasing all of the love, deep eternal love, spirits that have the spirit energy that have been incarcerated here by the dark. We release them. We watch as these capstones, these covers, so to speak, and the etherical energies melt away. We watch as the spirits begin to flow up in exuberation and happiness and joy, that they no longer are trapped, that they can flow, that they can join us in this ascension, that they can embrace us as we do them. This is all in peace and happiness and joy and deep eternal love, that we flourish for all life, that we flourish, that we expand, that we're all light energy beings, and that we're entering a new world in our physical forms. And this new world is full of magic of expansion, of technologies, of happiness, of joy, of beautiful, wonderful, long life health, of no disease, of none of these things impacting the civilization and life on this planet. This is something that we are alleviating from our existence. This is something that we no longer require, have found out that we no longer and never did need it. It was a bondage. It was an incarceration, and we no longer accept it. We have dissolved it for all life. And we shower the planet, literally, in warm sheets of energy. We shower with deep, eternal love, processing and penetrating all existences and all levels of light spectrum, all levels of energy spectrum on the higher plane of existence, the power of the deep eternal love ray energy, penetrating all as we watch, as we celebrate an exuberation to witness the release of such loving spirits into our fold. I will join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. and that knowledge as liberators as we release the benevolent energies so that they can assist on this ascension process. Take it with you the rest of today into the evening and night and into the morning. We will be having on the 29th of this month at 6 p.m. Eastern on this line a Ascension Summit call with a few people involved. That's the name of the call, of discussing the higher plane energies with Zora, Zaraya, and Ananda and Ramaji, and a few other folks that will be on the Ascension Summit, where we will all progress and advance more. As all you know, we will have a time for change call tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. We will have Mr. Spence on this call from Limbic Arc so that we can cover a few more areas of that. We will also discuss some new avenues with Lapis. There are people starting to experience phenomenal changes with the application of the Lapis. So we are going to follow that, and we're going to experience it and share all the experiences that people are having with this gift that's been given to humanity. And feel, comprehend, understand with clarity who you are, what you are. It's very important to know that any of these lower vibrational frequencies do not serve you at all. They disenchant, they pull you down, they stretch you out, they rip your fiber, and it's just not a good thing. And we don't care to entertain it any longer. We are liberating this planet. We're assisting with the ascension, and we are expanding and growing. We are omnipotent energy. And to live in a world of immortality, imagine. And that's where we're headed.